Thanks a lot, Sasindan sir. Before we move further, I'd like to play a small video which talks about our impact numbers throughout the globe. So,
it stands over 800 meters tall, but can you picture just how big the Burj Dubai really is?
We're following this earthquake in Haiti, a 7.0 magnitude
mine that is 2,500 feet below the surface is now empty, and everybody is back on ground level.
We are here because we want to achieve peace and fulfillment of humankind's potential everywhere in the world. And that the best way to get there is by placing our confidence in youth and youth leadership. Because leadership is the fundamental solution for all the issues in the world. But leadership is a broad concept. And we have a very clear way on what to do in order to get it done. And that is cross-cultural experiences.
The reason why we partner with ISEC is that we see a great alignment in our values, in our people, especially passionate people, so people with passion.
And it has really helped us to become a much better company and to deliver better value.
The moment I went to my first international conference and I saw that there are a whole bunch of cultures that have different ways of solving the same problem. That despite all our different beliefs, different religions, we are all connected by the single fact that we are humans. And if you have a shared belief, a shared vision, a global mindset, things can happen.
As much as we love ISEC does not belong only to us. ISEC belongs to this world. ISEC promises the world to be the youth leadership provider of the world.
We want to engage and develop every young person in the world so that every single one of them can have a powerful ISEC experience. And with that being said, this is ISEC.
It's actually great to see these numbers because it's about each and every member sitting across a different country, a person whom I don't even know, and I take up an internship through ISEC and I believe in that person. Before we move on with our third speaker, I would like to thank a couple of institutions, a couple of clients of ISEC who've made things happen for us, who've helped us make the correct kind of impact. Like this one, wherein we can gather every client of ours, every stakeholder of ours, and thank them. So I would like to first thank Thakurdas Chaitram for sponsoring this event as a title sponsor. And I would want everyone to give a huge round of applause because without the support of our clients, it's not possible to take the next step and achieve the 1,000 numbers that Akshay was talking about. The next client would be Titanium Motors, who've been a lot of support to us through this entire journey in the last 3 months of making sure this event is in place, and also Aura Events and NEC Jewelers for their immense support throughout this journey for Annual Stakeholders Dinner. The next person on stage is Frederic Ramde, a very new friend of mine from Burkina Faso. He's doing his internship in TCS currently, and he was the National Committee Vice President, Talent Management. And he tells that, please invite me for your events. I want to mingle with Indians and see how the culture is actually. So, Frederic, this is your place. Welcome.
Good evening. Yes, good evening. Yeah, now it's working. As he said, my name is Frederic Ramde. I'm from Burkina Faso, which is located in West Africa. And this night I had the privilege to talk on behalf of all the ISEC interns. I will start with my ISEC experience. As Narayan said, I had the privilege to be part of this amazing organization, which is ISEC. I was team member and have to organize this kind of event in my country because at this time in 2011, we were looking for the membership because in ISEC, to be part of this global organization, you need to fill all the criteria that ISEC International set. Then I was part of this amazing team in my country in 2011 when I joined the organization. And at this time, it was too funny because we were not doing exchange. What the LCP of ISEC in Chennai was saying. Because in ISEC, you need to come in a country and also go to another country. But in my country, we were not doing exchange. We were just focusing on leadership development and personal development, which was very bad to stay in this company, in this organization. Then I decided to do something regarding this. Because in ISEC, what we are learning also is how to change our environment, how to create this positive impact, and also how to change people's life. And I decided to move on. And I applied to become LCVP, like local committee vice president in my university. After that, I become local committee president, and after vice president in charge of human resources. And I also had the privilege to be part of this brave, one purpose, brave action generation. I was president of my country, ISEC in my country, and this was this amazing time that I spent in my country at this position. Like, I don't have the word to express this. But it's just to say that in ISEC, we have this platform where we can do all the mistakes. As they were saying, like, they failed the first time, but they keep moving. And this is what we are learning in ISEC. And most of the time, our parents are not understanding what we are doing. Like, when I was coming to India, they asked me, okay, why India? I said, it's not the country itself, but it's the impact that I'm going to create. Where am I? And I'm happy today to see that we have parents in this audience, and we have people who are really helping their children to work in this organization, and this is something very good. Because in some countries, they don't have this opportunity, and most of the time, the parents are against this thing because the kids are coming late, they're not going to school, they're going to events, and it's like that, but they are learning. And now to come to the experience that I'm having right now, I met Tata Consultancy the first time in China. I went there for the conference, and they were talking about the organization, what they were doing, blah, 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 and it was very awesome. And I said, okay, I need to work in this company. The second time, it was again in Taiwan, in Asia. We met again during the conference. They came on the stage and they talked, they introduced the company. And for my parents, it was too difficult to understand the project that I had because I was learning networking and system. And in ISEC, I was doing human resources, totally different. Then they were not understanding what this guy is doing. They was like, okay, what do you want to do in your life? And I say, right now, I'm in a learning process. That means it's at this time that I'm able to do all the mistakes that I want. I need to travel. I need to see the world. I need to understand how things is working. That's why right now I'm in India. And today I'm working in this amazing company because I was working in the company before where we were just 300 in the whole country. And 300 people, this is the amount of people that I'm seeing just for lunch in Tata Consultancy Service. Then this was like the first changing, and this is very awesome. And today, I have this chance also to change a lot of people's life. Today, I'm here with Ignacio from Spain and Mariana from Brazil. Like, it's just, we are bringing people from different continents. And here, we have Africa represented, we have Europe represented, and also we have Latin America. Just to say that ISEC is giving this opportunity to all the young in the world to discover culture. Because if we are this war in all the countries, just because people are not taking time to understand each other, to know more about what people need, and also to talk about leadership. And this is what we are doing, and we are trying to give the best of us. And really, thank you, ISEC in Chennai. As Narayan was saying, I really wanted to be part of this event. Thank you, Chirag, for this opportunity. Thank you, LCP. Thank you, Kavya, for all what you have been doing. And as Mr. Susi was saying, we want to bring more people here in India. And I can ensure that, Mr. Susi, we will reach this target that TCS has. And I already have the meeting with ISEC, and they're also committed to do this. Because right now, we want to see, they are working for Chennai, and also we will do the same thing, because we want to have a beautiful India and also change more people's life. Thank you, and have a nice afternoon.